Have you noticed how spaces are becoming quieter, lighter, and whiter lately? It's not just a design trend. It's a quiet rebellion against a noisy, overwhelming world. Japanese minimalism isn't just aesthetics, it's a form of emotional self-care. As life gets louder, people are craving silence, clarity, and calm. This minimalist approach isn't about empty rooms or sterile homes. It's about intention. It's about breathing room for your soul. This philosophy gently whispers, you don't need more to feel better. Instead of filling your home to prove your worth, you begin to subtract. And with every subtraction, you gain something back: mental clarity, emotional space, a sense of control. People are waking up to the fact that clutter doesn't just pile up in their homes, it piles up in their minds too. But you feel it too. The weight, the noise, the need for peace. Japanese minimalism offers an answer not by stripping joy, but by making room for it. Imagine a home where nothing screams for your attention, where every corner invites you to breathe. That's the true essence of Japanese minimalism. It's not about cold spaces or stark design. It's about choosing with care. Every item exists because it belongs, because it serves you, not burdens you. This is a life where beauty and function blend harmoniously, creating not just space, but sanctuary. The true magic lies in letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Not just old clothes or dusty trinkets, but also regrets, stress, and guilt. When your environment stops demanding your attention, your mind finally rests. You begin to understand that simplicity isn't emptiness, it's clarity. Every item you keep becomes a conscious yes. And with every yes, you're saying no to noise, chaos, and emotional clutter. That is real freedom. In a world that never stops moving, your home should be your still point. But how can it be when every wall reminds you of what's unfinished? Every drawer stuffed, every shelf shouting with distractions? Japanese minimalism shows us a different way. A space where silence isn't awkward, but healing. A room that doesn't overwhelm, but embraces you like a deep exhale. In Japan, empty space isn't wasted. It's sacred. It gives your eyes a place to rest, your body space to breathe, and your mind permission to slow down. That empty corner? That's not a void. That's an invitation to pause, to reflect, to exist without pressure. When your home stops yelling at you, something beautiful happens. Your inner voice becomes clearer. You realize you've been craving this kind of peace not just in your room, but in your soul. The beauty of Japanese minimalism lies in its quiet wisdom. It asks just one thing of every object. Do you belong here? And when the answer is yes, when something truly adds value, it transforms the space. Japanese design isn't about having nothing, it's about having what matters. Light wood, soft light, breathable fabrics, gentle plants, they're not just decoration, they're nourishment. Even the smallest detail matters. The angle of a chair, the warmth of a neutral tone, the softness of sunlight bouncing off pale walls. These choices aren't random, they're acts of care. Not just for your space, but for yourself. You realize that comfort doesn't come from abundance, it comes from balance. That joy isn't about adding more things, but about appreciating the few that truly serve you. When your space is gentle, your mind follows. That's how transformation begins. Ever noticed how you can't focus when your room is a mess? That's not just coincidence, it's connection. Physical clutter amplifies mental chaos. Japanese minimalism encourages you to ask, again and again, does this serve me? Not just physically, but emotionally. And when the answer is no, it's okay to let go. You're not throwing things away, you're making space for peace. It starts small. One drawer, one shelf, one honest decision at a time. But with every cleared space, your stress lowers. Your focus sharpens. You begin to feel lighter, not just in your home, but in your chest. Even colors play their part. Light neutrals, earthy textures, natural shapes. They soften your world and help you feel grounded. This isn't just interior design, it's soul design. And you get to be the architect of your peace. You've been told that more stuff means more happiness. But what if that's the lie? What if real fulfillment isn't found in the checkout line, but in the quiet joy of enough? Japanese minimalism teaches us to pause, to ask, do I need this? More importantly, will this add meaning to my life? When the answer is no, we walk away not with less, but with more clarity. Because living simply isn't about scarcity, it's about intention. It's about valuing presence over possessions, joy over status, and meaning over materials. It's choosing experiences that fill your heart over things that fill your shelves. This is how true beauty begins, when everything in your space has a reason to be there, and everything in your life feels like it belongs. Japanese minimalism isn't just a look, it's a way of living that brings peace, purpose, and quiet joy to every moment.